Hey guys, it is Lexa and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to kind of have a chat about the fact that 60 Disney stores are closing and 40 have been announced, or close to 40 have been announced. It is definitely a very sad time for many collectors. I'm sure for many kids who might not realize it now. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to have a chat about it because I do have some thoughts about it, and I'm seeing so many people's videos of like the last time shopping at the Disney store and things like that. But I didn't want to do a video like that. I wanted to do one where we kind of actually just talked about it instead of showing you a Disney store and whatever. I'm lucky that my stores are not closing yet. There's still more that have to be announced. I do have 3 stores near me, all within 45 minutes of each other. So I'm lucky in that aspect that there's 3 kind of near me. I'm in New York, so yeah, just to give you an idea. The first thing I wanted to talk about is basically what it means for the kids. So I think for adult collectors, it's going to be okay. I don't think it's the end of the world for many adult collectors. It's incredibly sad, and the nostalgia of the Disney stores too, but like, we'll be able to find our products. You know what I mean? Like, we'll be able to, we'll be able to get it online, even if it means we have to pay a little more. Like, it's not like we won't get it. But I think it's worse for the kids, and I'll explain why. Because when you're young and you are shopping in the mall with your family, and you see a Disney store and you want to go in and you want to get toys and you want to get a plush, and I thought, like, that is what's fun for the kids. The kids love that. And I think for a lot of parents it's very upsetting. I'm not a parent, but I think for a lot of parents it could be upsetting because they know that moment with their kids of being able to buy their kids something that they, maybe from their favorite movie. So I don't know, it's definitely sad, I think, more so for the kids. I do have some notes of things that I wanted to mention because I do have a lot of thoughts. Now, I know I already mentioned what it means for the kids, and also back on the adults. Like I said, I know we'll be able to kind of find our items, but the part that's concerning is the fact that Disney is like, we're going to do e-commerce. We're going to put all our energy and effort into Shop Disney. And to be honest with you, Shop Disney is not the best. I mean, I love Disney, and, I would hate to talk bad about anything Disney related. But if we're being honest with each other, Shop Disney, their quality hasn't been the best recently. Their packaging and the way that they ship collectors' items is just horrible. I mean, collector pins. A lot of people, when they get those castle pins or the Stitch Crashes Disney pins, those are not crappy items. Those are collector's items. We paid $25 or $30, I forgot, for a pin because it's a collector's item, and for the backer cards to come destroyed because you packed it in a huge box and threw it in there. So, like, I feel like we always kind of relied on the Disney store to have a lot of collector type products for us, where we didn't have to worry about, is it going to come damaged? So that's one thing that I wanted to say. Also, even like the customer service is not the best. I mean, everyone wants us to have a magical day, but sometimes, we don't have a magical day. Sometimes our day is real crappy. And, and the customer service is real crappy too sometimes. I know one time something came damaged and I asked for a replacement, and they were like, we're not sure of its availability, but we can give you 20% off. And I'm like, well, can you check the availability? Because if it's available, you need to send me one because this is ruined. So just like things like that, like, oh, I'll give you a 20% off coupon for another purchase. And it's like, I don't want to just give me the item that I paid for. So just like things like that, being able to, the wait times for customer service is also not the best. So, I mean, we're, you know, if there's going to be no stores and we're all going to be e-commerce, you know, I don't understand how they can handle the, you know, the bigger load of that if they can barely kind of handle what's already been there. Also, shipping prices are kind of atrocious. They're going up. And I know shipping prices in general are going up because of the pandemic. But, you know, a lot of times the shipping price will make somebody not want to buy something. And that's just the truth of it all. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the availability. There are products that come out for collectors where, for example, the limited edition dolls, right? A lot of people rely on going to their Disney store to almost guarantee, but not completely guarantee, but a lot of people kind of know if they're going to get it. A lot of people rely on their stores to, you know, be able to get their limited edition doll. And because online it's going to be extremely difficult to get because the site crashes, there's all these issues, and I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. I think a lot of these stores, I think it's going to cause a lot of issues if people can't get their designer dolls because people rely on going to their store in the morning, and now they got to, you know, get the chance to see if they could get it online. I understand that life is changing and, you know, but if you think about it, are all the malls going to shut down? Like, is everything just going to be online? Is nothing ever going to be the same again? So it's definitely a lot to think about. Let's see, what else did I have in here that I wanted to talk about? I also feel like the fun of it is gone. Like, I remember sometimes when I was living in New York City, at least a couple years ago, I remember what I would do is if I was feeling down or upset, and right now I'm in my home, I'm at least a half hour away from a Disney store, but when I was living in the city, I was a 10-minute walk. So if I was upset or something bothered me, or if I needed a break from studying, I would literally just walk to the Disney store and I would instantly kind of feel better. So I feel like a lot of people feel that way, where it's like, you know, let's just go to the Disney store, let's cheer ourselves up, and they won't be able to do that anymore. Another thing I wanted to talk about is like the key releases too. I mean, now there's 1,000,001 keys in every single store, but I mean, a lot of people enjoyed waiting online for some collector item, and you would meet people in line, you would make friends in line. I've made several friends waiting in line at the Disney store for some collector item, whether it be a doll or a key or the Stitch Crashes Disney collection. I have met so many amazing people, you know, that I still talk to today waiting online for these products. And it's sad because I feel like that for a lot of people that moment is over. So yeah. And also I want to talk about the cast members, because so many of them are just so sweet and so kind. And if you think about it, they're kind of out of a job, and a lot of people kind of have been doing this forever. They've been, you know, they've been cast members for, I guess, for years and years and years, and now they're kind of at this place where it's like, what am I going to do? It's already hard enough to get a job right now in the time we're living in. So I definitely feel bad for all of the cast members, and I really hope that they'll be able to figure something out. So yeah, I mean, that's just kind of all I wanted to talk about. I know this was somewhat of a quick video, but I do think it's something that we should kind of talk about. And I think a lot of people are so like, oh, I want to go visit the store one last time. but nobody's actually talking about it, and like what this means for collectors and what this means for kids. I'm very upset because like by the time I have kids, are there gonna be no Disney stores? Am I gonna not ever bring my kid to a Disney store? And I think that's where it hits home for me, because it has always kind of made me happy, like as an adult. So, you know, kids, obviously, it would make a little bit more happier. So, anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out, and I will talk to you guys again soon.